Hello, Josefina. I hope you're doing well and that you're staying safe. Thank you so much for joining us. As you know, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, our lives changed in very different ways. And for UT students, that looks very different. Some of us are back home with our families, others are staying on campus while we finish our spring semester online. So thank you so much for joining us again and for answering the next following questions.
I'm Josefina Salazar Morales. I'm an aerospace engineering undergrad. I'm the class of 2020, so I'm a senior.
And where are you currently residing? If you're back home with your family, how does that look like?
hmm Yeah, I'm back home with my family, thankfully. So it's been good. I have two younger siblings though, and they're both in high school. And my dad's working, my mom's working. So I think the hard part is just everybody finding a space to like do their own work, and videos and all that. But we seem to have a pretty good balance now that we're getting more used to it. But it's been fun, especially hanging out with my siblings since it's like our basically last time we're all gonna, actually live together before I move. So it's been fun.
That's good. Good. And how are you adjusting to your online classes?
It's been a little hard, not gonna lie. I'm definitely one of those people that really has to work with other people, with like my friends, and like that's why I usually do work at the aerospace building. I'm in the lab, so that's been a little hard just to like keeping motivated. Especially as a senior, we're so close to graduating, so it's really hard to just I knew the last couple of steps were going to be hard, but I not like this. So that's been a little hard, just like keeping motivated, and still doing like the work with my friends, like online. Like sometimes we have Zoom sessions, but yeah. So it's hard to not get distracted too by other things here, like that I could be, other hobbies, things like that. So that's been the biggest change. But the professors have been really like nice about the changes and like taking off more assignments and making them more flexible and things like that. So that's been really nice.
Yeah, it's good that you talked about your professors because that was my next following question. Yeah, so is there anything else that they have been doing or just being helpful? Are they
Mm,
developing more relationships with the students now? Are they getting to know you more?
yeah, I think they're a lot more available now for like office hours since it's pretty, they're also in the same situation, so they can be a lot more flexible about like when to meet students. I know they've been really good at like one-on-ones. Um,
Yeah, for sure. And I'm a little more curious about you mentioned like working with other students.
mhm,
Were you involved in any student projects before the pandemic? And if so, have
mhm.
they changed after like going through this?
Yeah, so the major org that I was involved with is the TSL, the Texas Spacecraft Laboratory, which where we work on small satellites. So it's like a very long mission, very big things. And my team specifically, like the team I lead is flight hardware, and all we were doing was like in the lab component testing. Obviously we can't be in the lab now, and that's not the kind of stuff that people have in their houses. So my team specifically was really halted, which really sucks. We're really looking forward to be more to getting our hands involved with the hardware. But there's other things we can do. So now we're just kind of writing. We're basically writing stuff now, since we can write from home, like procedures for the future, for once they can come back and actually do those tests. Um,
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. And I know that you're a senior, and so that means that
mhm.
this was your last semester. How has this whole experience changed your senior year?
Yeah, a lot, to say the least. I was really looking forward to the commencement, because my grandmas were coming in from Costa Rica, and we're gonna have like a whole party, and then we were gonna go visit them and like do more parties in Costa Rica. Because I'm like the first of my cousins to graduate like from university, so it was like a whole thing. But the good thing is that it's been postponed, not like completely canceled. So we just gotta wait till December and do the parties then, hopefully. And yeah, so it's been. I think it's more like postponing things. That's what like helps me keep going. Is that it's not canceled. It's just postponed. Like
Yeah, but I do want to know what's helping you stay positive during times like this.
Yeah. My job, I think for sure. Like I like I'm really looking forward to my full-time job. It might be a little bit earlier now with the changes. So even though I'm gonna miss everybody, I think like the brand new start, like I'm hoping things like are better by like July, and then I can move to California and have like a brand new start, because that was always gonna happen. And I think it's the thing is like that was already in the plan. So things being back on track is what keeps me going. And also like the thought of like coming back together and with my friends in December, and maybe late May. Who I don't know. Maybe things will get better. Like if they do, it'd be nice to like all come together and just like one last little party or something. And if not, then December for sure. I think the commencement is what's keeping me most going.
Yeah, so I was wondering also if there's anything new that you're working on with your time. You may not have a lot of time, but is there anything new that you're doing back home?
hmm Um, a lot of Animal Crossing. I'm one of those people. Yeah, that's kind of my main hobby, I would say. Yeah, I love Animal Crossing. It came at a weirdly right time. So that's where most of my time goes. It's really fun. I always play it like as when I was a kid. I loved Animal Crossing, so I was already really looking forward to this game, like for years. So it's finally here, and I have time to play it. So it's been fun. Other than that, I've been trying to learn how to cook a little bit more, like grilling and stuff. My dad's a really good like grill or like grill person. So I've been trying to learn how to do that. Like a couple more meals for myself for later on.
I feel like that will definitely help you out once you move out because you mentioned going to California, and
Mhm.
that kind of brings up to my next following question. Uh, I knew your plans were going to California, but have your plans after graduation changed at all? Like, is it still the
Mhm.
same? Was it postponed?
Yeah, so so I was gonna do like a short internship at Boeing before going to full time. And that's been changed to online, so that's what how they're gonna change things up, because a lot of that was gonna be in LA, and LA is kind of a hotspot right now. So like what they did was for everybody in the US, it's gonna be online. So probably do that for a little for a little bit, a little bit shorter than expected.
Yeah, no, for sure. And just know that we all wish you the very best in your new job. I know it's
Thank you.
a new change, but I think you'll be great. And to end this, would you like to offer any advice to other students or your peers?
Yeah. Just I feel like just keep in contact with friends. And even like you can even make a lot of new friends. I've been making some new friends on like that are like Animal Crossing, like Animal Crossing friends. I don't know. Like if there's so many like hobbies like that that you like online things, I think a lot of people are looking for new friends and new people to talk to. I think a lot more people are in the same boat as far as like wanting to reach out than you think. So I think just like not being afraid of going for it, and shooting someone a message, and just like catching up with people too. Like some like I really appreciate when like really like random people that I haven't talked to in a while, but are like, hey, how are you doing? Like, how's quarantine? Like, I'm like, oh, hey, like it's been a long time. So it's been nice to like catch up with people too, and that's been keeping me like sane.